If you could have augmented reality-enabled spectacles that synced with your phone, how would you use them? To provide you with directions to your destination, or to display information like your emails, texts, and a map of your current location? You can do all of them without even taking out your phone. These are just a few of the tasks that the Apple glasses can assist you with. However, what if I told you that the Apple glasses can also be customized to meet the needs of any prescription? For this reason, lots of people, including me, have been eagerly awaiting these eyewear items for a very long time. But we will have to wait longer, regrettably. Until at least 2025, that is. What additional features will the Apple glasses offer that set them apart from the competition? And is it possible that the Apple glasses will someday take the place of the iPhone? The Apple glasses past, this narrative started back in 2014, when Google's smart glass failure devastated thousands of spyglass enthusiasts worldwide. In addition to some design issues, the Google Glass failed because people were not particularly interested in this kind of technology at the time. However, when word spread in 2017 about Apple's smart glasses, their expectations were quickly rekindled. And I can assure you that nobody is more enthusiastic about the possibilities of delving into virtual and augmented reality than Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. In 2017, he spoke passionately at the Worldwide Developers Conference at the San Jose McHenry Convention Center about Apple's interest in mixed reality devices. Additionally, Tim Cook says that virtual and augmented reality may be among Apple's most significant contributions to the tech industry in an interview with Apple analyst Tim Badgerin at a private event. Given that Apple did garner international attention with the Apple Glass, Tim might be correct after all. Due to some significant technical problems with the Apple Glass, the debut has been postponed until around 2025, so it looks like we'll have to wait longer than anticipated. Tim Badgerin claims that following the Worldwide Developers Conference, Apple did not immediately begin working on the smart glasses. Rather, Apple adopted a methodical strategy of developing software apps that could be used with iPads and iPhones. The Apple Glass will soon be utilized with these apps. We can presume that Apple's technological advancements are mostly driven by their efforts to present the world with a flawless glass model, in addition to making the tech community happier. Additionally, the extended postponement shows that Apple is unwilling to take a chance on even the slightest error in its most ambitious project. The AR market might grow profitably for the rest of time if Apple does it correctly. Furthermore, it will convince people that a gadget this unusual might exist outside of science fiction or superhero films. There were numerous theories and conjectures regarding Apple Glass during the third and fourth quarters of 2022. It's interesting to see that while some of these viral tales made sense, others weren't quite appropriate. Additionally, a number of leaked patents speculate on the possible design of Apple Glass. However, based on our knowledge of Apple and, I suppose, other tech businesses generally, they are able to issue hundreds of patents, but only a small percentage of them are subsequently put to use. But it appears that the picture of what we might anticipate seeing if the Apple Glass is ever released is becoming more clear. The overall layout, the fact that the Apple Glass will be made similarly to Google's smart glasses is no longer news. Lightweight materials will be used in its production, allowing for extended outdoor use. The augmented reality function of the Apple Glass is its best feature. Users will be able to view digital data superimposed on the physical world. And you know what? Data from your iOS device will be shared straight to the Apple Glass. Regretfully, Apple's tech enthusiasts have not yet been able to obtain portable devices with the capability of an iPhone and a long enough battery life to support it. Leaked patents provide us with a lot of information regarding the Apple Glass's design, some of which depict the device as a safety wearable. However, Apple must be stylish if it hopes to win over the hearts of millions of Apple fans with its smart glasses. In addition to its technical features, they like Apple Glass because it looks cool, unlike the 2-decade-old Terminator. I don't mean to offend you, Arnold. However, from its earliest to its most recent designs, Apple has consistently demonstrated flair and sleekness. Based on this information, we can conclude that Apple Glass's design may not be entirely disappointing. Why? John Prosser, an Apple analyst, proposed in May 2022 that Apple Glass would resemble the original Steve Jobs Pear in terms of a heritage edition. That sounds good, doesn't it? But according to Apple analyst Mark Gurman, John Prosser's revelation might just be a rumor. Furthermore, Tim Cook has only praised the potential of augmented reality without mentioning the glasses. According to the images we've seen online, the Apple Glass design isn't all that different from regular glasses. To put it mildly, on the right temple of the eyeglasses will be a light detection. Nevertheless, there are no built-in cameras in the Apple glasses. Even yet, LiDAR can quickly position things without the need for physical marks. Additionally, the first edition of Apple Glass will have a wireless charging port and a stand. Additionally, a 3-hour battery life is anticipated. However, this short lifespan would not be a major issue if charging the Apple Glass were as simple as charging the AirPods. The lenses are yet another characteristic that sets the Apple Glasses apart from the rest. Particular lenses, the Apple Glass's unique lenses, are one of the main things to anticipate. According to a patent awarded to Apple, the smart glasses would work with any eye problems, regardless of how severe they are. Apple Glass will automatically adapt to the user's eyesight through the use of an optical subassembly. But according to a number of observers, this capability is probably going to be in the augmented and virtual reality headset that Apple has chosen to develop instead of smart glasses. If not, it might be included in the upcoming second edition of Apple Glass. By projecting the image directly into the user's eye, Apple is attempting to improve the user experience, according to another patent. It is much simpler to concentrate on certain visuals in this manner. Despite this feature, the smart glasses can still be used as prescription eyewear. Additionally, if and only if a 2019 CNET article that claimed the Apple Glasses were projected in 8K is accurate, consumers can anticipate a breathtaking 7,680 x 4,320 pixel resolution for each eye. According to a number of other patents, Apple Glass can project portions of the world you want to see, change backgrounds fluidly, and provide night vision for the covered government officers viewing this footage. A detachable camera accessory module is also proposed in the patent. If it is not present, the ancient user is unable to record. Additionally, it gives pubs and theaters like the 5 Point Cafe leverage over unauthorized photography or videography. A second, lighter model that is said to be able to receive calls will be released in 2024, while the mixed reality headset is probably going to be released this year. Not to mention Apple's AR contact lenses, which experts predict will be available in 2030. Hopefully, you'll be able to purchase the Apple Glass from your preferred retailers following this.